It's your girl Amber K with up close and personal interviews, and I do have 1501 Carl Crawford with me. How are you?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. So you're a former baseball player, right? What made you decide to leave the baseball league and then get into the music industry and start a record label?
Well, I played 14 seasons in the major league, so I was known as a runner, sprinter, played on turf for so long, so injuries started to catch up with me. So I then decided to just retire kind of early from what I probably would have normally did to pursue the music, and I started 1501.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was the transition like as far as the baseball league and then going into the music industry?
Well, it's like any other thing when you try to like make a switch. You have to learn the ins and outs of a new industry that you taking part in, and I was just willing to learn all the little things that I need to know about the industry because I had a passion for it. So pretty much I just started from scratch and just had to learn everything new. The difference is just that it's just in baseball it's a lot more structure, and this is more like a lot of unpredictability, so you have to kind of, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's the excitement that you trade out for. Yeah.
Okay, so when you stepped into the music industry, what was your views? Because you coming from the baseball league. Right. It's totally different.
Well, for some odd reason, entertainers like to try to be athletes, and athletes like to try to be entertainers. We all try to do each other's job, right? So it's always a challenge there. Well, we try to do something outside of baseball. I've heard all the horror stories. I did the research and saw where a lot of athletes try this and fail. But with that being said, I still felt like I could succeed because I came from Houston, where the hip hop culture is real rich, and I felt like I had a few inside people that can kind of guide me the right way instead of trying to finesse you like what really happens to athletes that come into the music business early on. Yeah.
Okay, so after leaving the baseball league, how long after that did you discover Megan Thee Stallion?
Well, I retired in 2016. I saw Megan Thee Stallion in 2017. We actually signed to her in 2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let me ask you this. How many artists are you currently managing at this point?
Well, I don't manage.
Signed.
Well, right now we have 3 artists. D-Raw.
Okay.
Actually 4.
Okay.
D-Raw, Erica Banks, Stunner Bam, and Megan Thee Stallion.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay. So, how long were you managing Erica Banks before she blew up?
Probably about 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah. I mean, because we kind of came in and we signed her, and everything kind of moved fast with Erica, I don't know if it was because of what, we had already done, but for whatever reason, it kind of moved, things moved kind of quick with her. Yeah.
Okay, so when you discovered Erica Banks, what did you see differently in the young talent that made you want, let me go ahead and sign
the thing is, I look for the rawness, you know what I'm saying? The potty mouth, the swag, the whole Texas.
The sexiness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The whole Texas feel. I understand that being out of town, I realize that people have a real infatuation with Texas, you know what I'm saying, Houston in particular. Yeah. So whenever I see something that I know will remind the rest of the world of Texas, I instantly know that, that's something that I might be interested in, because whenever I have a chance to find something that represents Texas or make the rest of the world, kind of see what Texas is about, that's kind of what I gravitate to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you hear people try to compare Erica to Megan, how do you feel about that? Because people really didn't grasp onto Erica Banks till she did that freestyle that she was posted on the Shade Room. They were like, she sound like Megan Thee Stallion. Right. How did you feel about that when you heard?
Well, I just felt like I knew I wasn't gonna really get a fair chance because of everything that was going on with Megan. It don't matter. I just had an artist before her, Keona Lisa. Sounds nothing like Megan. Looks nothing like Megan. But of course they say she sounds like Megan. Look like. So then when I realized that, you know what I'm saying, I know that every girl that I bring they gonna say that about them. So I have to just really look at, you know what I'm saying, the things that I saw in Megan for, like the Texas swag, the slang, the way she talk, you know what I'm saying, the hood stuff. So I'm being from Texas, I know the difference between the Houston slang and the Texas and the Dallas slang.
Okay.
And we all know it. But a person that's not from Texas don't say, oh, she sound like Megan.
Okay.
And when we get detailed, you know what I'm saying, you from Texas? Where you from? You know what I'm saying? If you from Texas, you can instantly say, no, she don't sound like Megan. Or she sound like this. Yeah. Because we know we from Texas. But anywhere outside of Texas, they just it's like they be lazy with the ear and they just say, oh, she sound like Megan.
Yeah. Okay. Have you heard people say that she kind of sound like Kenna Man?
Not really.
No.
Yeah, not really.
Would you look forward to a future with her and
with Kenna Man?
Yeah.
I think, of course, Kenna Man is dope. You know what I'm saying? They all was partners before, and they all just kind of like went their separate ways because they grew. But you know, Kenna Man is kind of growing. Her brand is growing daily, and you know, at some point, it makes sense for them to do it. Yeah. For the culture, at least, you know what I'm saying? Because they were friends at one point, but not sure what their relationship is like now. But I mean that'll be dope to have those two on the project.
Okay. Growing up, what female artists, rap artists, did you listen to or did you not listen?
What female rap artists did I listen to?
The dopest female artist growing up, you feel like it was?
I never really listened to female artists, but you know, back in the day, you had like Yo-Yo, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Lil Kim. I like Trina. When I first heard Trina for the first time, I liked her. You know,
Missy Elliott.
Yeah, Missy Elliott too, but she was like so ahead of her time that we didn't even understand what her level of, like, you know what I'm saying, of who she is. But now you respect it way more. But you know what I'm saying, artists like that, because we did listen to. I was more like, I like R&B a little bit too. Like I used to love listening to Monica. You know what I'm saying, the 808s, you know, 702s, or stuff like that.
So when you look for an artist, what are you looking for in particular?
Well, you know, now with today's media, what is it? The media, not media, but the what is it? The other that is what is called the digital. You know what I'm saying? Everything is digital now, so it's all about looking for the best digital teams and trying to see, like, you know what I'm saying, where it fits your system and stuff like that. Now you still want to try to like build that aura in the streets and that real time aura, but for the most part, you know, it's all about building your digital team up and stuff like that.
Okay. So Lil Boosie, you know, he always come out talking shit about Lil Nas X and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? Right. How do you feel about that? Do you think Boosie should even respond to that? Or do you feel like
with that, you know, Boosie just, you know, he's just so real that he's always gonna speak his mind. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's going up against a big-headed monster, you know, with that, and it's just, you know, I just feel like, you know, it's just a no-win situation. No matter what you say, right? You know what I'm saying? They can find anything. They can pick you apart with your words and twist and turn. It's like best not to say nothing, but for a guy like him who's used to expressing himself and speaking his mind, he has to say something. Yeah. Now, you know, it's entertaining for sure. That's what I can say about it. Whether he's right or wrong, I know I'm gonna tune into it. I'm gonna watch it.
Me no too. Matter what. I love all it.
And that's all I can say.
Lil Boosie interviews. I love all it.
I'm gonna watch Lil Boosie to the end.
Yeah. Okay. So this is Amber K, and I do have Crawford with me, 1501. And just let the people know where they can find you: Instagram, YouTube.
You can find me at 1501 certified ENT. You know what I'm saying? .com and all that stuff. So follow me. You know, we'll be giving you up to date on what's the latest with 1501. What we got going on. We got a couple of new acts coming up, and you know, just looking forward to, you know, the fall, the new year, and all that stuff.
Okay, that's it. That's a wrap.